wear blinkers tomorrow, because I think he'll try and intimidate the officials. I think he's the father figure, the stronger person. But I've got to show my character, and I'm certainly not going to let him bully me.
And how's the week been? I mean, I know you were shell-shocked by the events of last week. You were thrown in at the deep end a little bit. I'm sure you've had a week to think a little bit more about it and where you are. You've seen the rumours. We've all heard the rumours.
To be honest, I've not really tried to look at any newspapers or listen to the press, because I think it's important. No, absolutely. I did that once before when I went mad in Toronto, so I wasn't going to do it. Yeah, it's a bigger club, a better club, and I'm not going to do it here. But getting a day off yesterday and actually spending a bit of relaxation time, going for a bite to eat, just chilling, was actually fantastic, and I hope I've got a few more of those days, just so I can relax.
Can you do that? Because that's what you need to do, don't you?
Yeah.
You need to try and just pull back from it, think, if it happens, it happens. I've got the credentials, I know the club, I can't do any more. If I get a result, it's a bonus. But you need to not, dig yourself into a hole.
That's exactly how I've thought about it, because I could beat myself up every single day, and for what? I mean, what will be will be. And that's my attitude. The one thing is, when I am working, I'm fully on it, and I'm even taking work home and doing work at home, because I want it right. I want the preparations to be right. I don't want to leave any stone unturned. I've got to do it properly, and that's the way I am. And so yesterday, like I say, I had a day off, and I've got to relax, and you've got to take some of that time. I can understand why at times Alan had 3 or 4 days away from the place at times, because you need that break, you need some downtime. Fortunately, I play golf, and it's a bit windy and cold to be playing golf at the moment. But that's what I would do on my downtime.
Nick Laws and black and white legend John Anderson.
On the station with Newcastle and Sunderland commentary exclusively live.
BBC Newcastle, where sport lives in the northeast.
Yeah, a bit windy for JC and his golf. It's a bit windy in West London, although I doubt it's anything like as windy as it was in the northeast when we left this morning. A giant blue Chelsea flag makes its way around the lower tier of the Matthew Harding stand with 1905 on the front. The match referee is an interesting one today, Roger East. First time he's refereed Newcastle, indeed. 16 games he's reffed this season, but only 5 of them have been Premier League, and last season he didn't ref many Premier League games at all, so he's pretty new to the Premier League. Roger East from Wiltshire. Jake Collin and Mark Scholes, his assistants, are pretty much more tried and tested. Newcastle, Krul, Jan Macaulay-Cini, Williamson, Dummett, Sissoko, Colback, Anita, Gouffran, Perez and Kerbella. We are at Stamford Bridge for the 80th time in terms of meetings between these two sides. Newcastle have only ever won 14 of the previous 79. The referee, as I say...
Hello, and thank you for listening to BBC Local Radio on the internet. Unfortunately, the current programme on this station is unavailable. This is either due to contractual reasons or a temporary technical fault. Please try again later. If you're looking for a sport commentary, please visit bbc.co.uk/sport commentaries for details. For the latest news and information from where you live, please visit bbc.co.uk/England. Hello, and thank you for listening to BBC Local Radio on the internet.